Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. What you doing? I'm serving you like I serve you at home. Babe, stop acting like that. Stop you playing with me. Stop, like don't do that. No, I do not. Yes, what are you doing serving him food like that? What are you doing? You take that back and I want to talk to my son-in-law about it.
Babe, stand up. What are you doing?
I'm serving how you told me to serve you.
What? I did not tell you to serve me like this. What are you saying?
What the is wrong with you?
I didn't tell her that. I swear.
Here's your food.
Oh, finally.
Sorry it took so long, Master.
It's okay. But one thing that's not okay is you didn't give me a fork.
Oh, sorry.
A fork would be nice. Thank you.
What? What?
Thank you.
Yes.
All right, you can go. Are you kidding? No, we got to
All right, Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Hakwadash. Also, I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that did teach us this truth, and peace and salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect, back at it through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah. So yeah, man, joking or not, obviously this is some skits type stuff, and I don't know if the quote-unquote fathers are in on it or not, but the imagery, all right, that they're portraying is this disgust of watching, you know, these women basically submit to their husbands, man. Now I tried to do a comment a few days ago on my other YouTube channel on this video. Of course they took it down, but it was basically just through the spirit saying, because I was looking at comments and there's a lot of jokes, and you know everyone is bigging up the fathers, and you know take that masculinity. Basically everyone was kind of against the woman outwardly portraying submission to their husbands, man. All right, but I was just like, I bet there was no issue when those men 9 times out of 10 they got down on one knee, which is a submissive gesture, and proposed, basically begging a woman that wasn't even a virgin when they got together. I guarantee you there was no problem watching that man, again, supposed to be the stronger vessel, getting down on one knee, all right, and basically begging to marry, by the Lord's standard, man, a whore, all right, unless she repent from that, you know. But I mean, that's the whole point, man. This is where we're at in Babylon the Great, that every time you see true masculinity or true femininity, if I say that right, it's always an issue, man. But hey, this was by design, and this was actually a curse placed upon us, hey, for disobeying Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, man. But we'll start at the book of Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 22, man. All right, wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands. And then we'll take a look at what that word submit means in the Edom. All right, submit, place oneself under the control of another, yield oneself, become submissive. So yeah, and again, this is not for any old Joe Smo that you're supposed to be submitting to. You're supposed to be submitting, Eve, unto a man of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. And if that man is coming under the teachings of Yahweh Yahweh Shah, then he's going to acquire a certain level of wisdom, all right? And it's going to be beneficial to you to submit, all right, in some form or another. This is Babylon the Great, and guess what? That man that you're dealing with of the Lord knows that this is not our rest. So we don't expect you to get on your knees, all right, 24/7 and doing these things. My issue through the spirit is, why is it so taboo to watch that? Again, she'll, in the privacy of their own home, when it's intimate time, a woman, you know, she'll get on her, and I'm not trying to be vulgar, but you know, she'll hit that same position, all right, to please her man in the privacy. And these days they're not keeping a lot of things private. That's the issue, all right? But in the privacy of one's dwelling place, man, a woman has no issue. She'll race to hit that submissive move. Why is it so strange to when they got on clothes and things like that for a woman to hit the same move, but just to feed her man. Well, that's because here in Babylon the Great, we've been taught to place the woman on a pedestal. How are we supposed to be the stronger vessel, and we're opening doors and things for the woman? You see, that's backwards. That woman is supposed to be the helpmeet, the servant unto the man, and that's how it's going to be in the kingdom. Now, of course, our wives won't have to lift a finger, and all that, but it's still the principle of the weaker vessel being that servant, man. They have a problem with that here in Babylon the Great, man, which is why a lot of these people are about to be destroyed, man. Esau, Edom, he's the one that pushed all that feminism shit. All right, and then our people picked up on it, and now look at us. Don't know if they're coming or going. Okay, but the Ephesians 5 in verse 22, wives, submit yourselves unto your own husband as unto the Lord. And here's the order of the man and the woman. For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Hamashiach is the head of the church. All right. And he is the savior of the body. Therefore, as the church is subject unto Hamashiach, these men, all right, coming under Yahweh Shah, who the word ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. There's Yahweh Shah, all right. Then there's the men of the nation of Israel, and the women and the children that they produce. Therefore, as the church is subject unto Hamashiach, so let the wives be to their own husbands in everything, man. All right. And again, if we're wise enough through the Spirit of the Lord, then we know what we can and can't do. Some, all things are lawful, but all things aren't expedient. All right, so it's not really expedient for us to deal with multiple women and have multiple wives. We can't afford it, etc., etc. But it is lawful for a man of the nation of Israel, all right, to have more than one wife, things like that, man. We're wise enough through the Spirit to, we'll just deal with one woman right now if the Lord does bless us with that woman, or we're in our captivity. We're wise enough to understand we both kind of got to work. All right, I'm not asking you to call me master, even though it's lawful for you to do so. I'm gonna be balanced with you, and it comes with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding how we deal with our children, how we deal with our wives under the law, but understanding that we can't, keep it perfectly, just like we just can't keep serve. We all fall short to the glory of Yahweh Hashem Awashah. Hey, same thing, we know that, but the whole just putting it off and just blowing the whole order off is a no-go. All right. Again, we're not asking you to literally call your husband master, even though it's lawful, even though you're supposed to. Okay. But goddamn it, there's a line that you better not cross. We better not cross the line with Yahweh Bahashem Mahawashah when it comes to serving him and not dealing with idols. And the woman better not cross that line of disrespect when it comes to, submitting to her husband, man. And again, bro, it's probably something, if she do want to serve her husband like that, maybe that's something. Again, I know it's a joke video, but maybe that's something you want to do in the privacy without the cameras. If you want to get on your knees and say, here, master, hey, because there's women that do this shit all the time on leashes. All right, I've seen it, and I'm not even talking about like sexually, the dungeon type stuff. I'm talking about in public, bro. There's some women, now they really throw it off, okay? But yeah, I've seen it with my own eyes, man, out there on leashes, man. All right. So a woman by nature is submissive. She'll submit to what she wants to. And usually here in Babylon the Great, it's some type of power. All right. And like a manifestation of power, stature. If you're tall, whatever they call tall, you know what I mean? Money. That's all, really those two things, man. Or a woman will submit to a certain degree, you know what I mean? She'll still commit adultery, but maybe even if it's for a moment, she'll submit via your power, man. All right. But the thing is, Eve is gravitating towards wicked power. All right, not righteous power. They don't see the benefits of submitting to a man of the Lord. We're corny, we're lames, we're cornballs, we're ugly, So they're gravitating towards these 2/3 men. But hey, we're prophesying, hey, they're gonna perish. You guys are gonna perish. Esau, Edom's gonna perish. Everybody's gonna perish, man. That's against Yahweh Hashem Al-Shan, his men. All right, but the whole point is there's an order. Everything is out of order right now, and let me bring this out to show you why, because it ain't supposed to be like that. But hey, the Lord know how to punish. The Lord know how to drive you crazy, man. There's physical punishment. There's also like psychological punishment. And, the woman can't really, unless the Lord put a spirit upon her to really just go crazy. She really can't do nothing else like physically, but she can't hurt our pockets, right? She can't hurt us mentally, man. And that's like the biggest thing that's going on right now while we're so tired, is because we can't really correct the woman until the Lord get that green light, man, and execute that punishment, that mashapat, all right, upon these wicked women. It's coming, but we got to wait it out and tough it out and take the low. And this is what the Lord said, Jeremiah 31 and verse 22. How long wilt thou go about, O thy backsliding daughter? For the Lord have created a new thing in the earth. This is something new that the Lord had created. A woman shall compass a man. All right, so there it is. In all things, man, beauty, stature, ability, resources, man, the woman has compassed the man here in Babylon the Great. That's Esau, Edom, and the women of our nation, man, via the feminism movement and all other type of psychological operations that the enemy has executed upon our people through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. That's why you see everybody just have a problem with it. Again, I know it was a jokey joke type video or whatever, but the spirit behind it, man, just the disgust that those fathers had upon their face to watch their daughters. I don't know if it was their daughters or if it was their sons. Either way, to watch that woman, bring food out to their husbands. Again, where was the outrage when those men dropped down to one knee and did the same thing? What's the issue? Is it the master part, or is it the getting on the knees part, which is an act of submission? What's the real issue? Because that guy did it in public in front of you. You know what I mean? A lot of times that's how it go. They'll propose in front of the whole damn family, man. All right. And there don't be no issue when this big ass, like I say, let's say you do got some big ass 6'8" dude, that then like Shawnee and Shaq, back in the day when they was together. I don't know if Shaq proposed, but just imagine that a dude big as Shaq and small as Shawnee. I think that's her name, his old wife or whatever, ex-wife or whatever. Like that's crazy. This big masculine gargantuan creature, all right, submitting to this little dainty. That something is wrong about that, man. Something ain't right about that, man. And guess what? Yahweh Shema Shah is about to restore that order upon the earth, and a lot of that is gonna come during Jacob's trouble, man. Isaiah 4 and 1, man. When things hit the fan, all those funny girls of our nation, and you know what I mean, they want to do the girl on girl stuff. Guess what? That shit's finna go out the window. There was never any strength in that anyway. You could just see a lot of the women, that indulge in that are just weak, man. They don't really claim that like that. They just don't know if they're coming or going. But in Jacob's trouble, man, they're quickly gonna come out of that spirit and quickly go back to being the women like the Lord intended them to be, submissive, meek, quiet. All right. all those things are coming, and Jacob's trouble is upon us, man. Oh man, the Lord was going crazy yesterday via these storms. Just the noise is gonna bring a lot of fear, man. It was just like a thunderstorm, right? But like literally, like it was just pow, pow, sound like bombs was going off, man, and it was shaking the house, man. You know what I mean? Just the noise during Jacob's trouble of the war of the storms and tempests is going to be enough to put great fear amongst the inhabitants of the earth. So we got to stay prayed up that we're worthy to escape all these things that shall come upon the earth. Lord, please, hide us from that the grievous noise. You know what I mean? And them storms ain't no joke, man. The sound of a tornado, the sound of a tsunami, hearing the sirens before it hits. And the Lord is like he's bringing all type of storms, across the four corners of the earth, man. All right, these are signs of the times, right? But let's see what we got. I'm gonna now bring this out in 1 Peter. Just want you, and again, the things that were written aforetime were written for our learning, man. All right, so let's take a look at something that was written aforetime concerning old girl getting on her knees and saying, "Here you go, master." There's nothing wrong with that, bro. It could have been a lot worse, man. And again, it's probably something you want to do in the privacy. See, wisdom would guide you in these things, and you'll know through wisdom not to put everything on camera, that everything that goes on in your house ain't for everyone to see. All right, we don't need to see your wife submitting to you however that is, long as it's within the parameters of the law and you're not breaking the law. She can submit to you any type of way that you want, whether it's master, if that's what you want to be called, or whatever. All right, she better not probably call you out your name. That's probably one of your rules. You see, there are rules to the game, but it's just people pick and damn choose what and when they want to follow these rules, which is the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Just like we get on our people about the dietary law, man. They want to pick and choose when and what the Lord say about that, man. You change one jot, it be over for you. That's what he said. Paraphrasing. All right. Here it is. 1 Peter 3:6. Even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord. There it is. Whose daughters ye are, as long as ye do well and are not afraid with any amazement, man. All right, so y'all supposed to be coming in the spirit of Sarah again. It's going to be through wisdom, all right? And it's going to start with your husband, sister. He's going to have a certain level of wisdom to guide you on how to navigate. He's going to be able to guide the household and how it should operate as it relates to you two under the law, okay? If you don't, you know what I mean, whatever, bae, if that's something that you want to be called, not master, amen, that's something between, your husband and your wives, man. All right, but the whole point is that it is lawful, okay? It is the way it's supposed to be. Yes, all right? Now, that is a physical manifestation. You bringing the plate, you getting on your knees, but why is everyone so disgusted? I mean, the fathers looked at like they were just disgusted. Like, damn, bro. And we know 9 times out of 10 that your daughter wasn't no virgin when she got with dude.
Whoa. What you doing? I'm serving like I serve you at home. Stop.
Like, look at the fathers. Again, if they're in on the joke, if they're really having this type of reaction to seeing this, it's crazy because, hey, man, this is not how, this isn't a part of our culture. She's actually doing the right thing. Now, again, getting on your knees and doing it while your dad's there, maybe not the wisest move, but let's not act like this is so against the law, because it isn't. All right.
Acting like that. Stop
You
playing
make
with
me
me.
serve you
Stop.
like
Don't
this
do
at
that.
all.
No, I do not.
Yes,
What
are
you doing serving him? I don't. Like that? What are you doing?
And again, is that something that, if this is, let's say this is her father, right? Is that something that he gonna say, come on, I have a daughter, this is something that we all have to deal with eventually? Come on, man. Do you not think that your daughter is again, not trying to be funny, all right, but just we grown? You don't think she's not hitting that same move in a intimate level, on an intimate level, when she's with her dude and they're having their intimate time? She's hitting the same move. Are you gonna keep that same energy, pops, knowing that your daughter's hitting the same move for a lot worse? And she bringing him some food. How much more? You know what I mean? Him feeding her.
You take that back, and I want to talk to my son-in-law about it.
Wait, stand up. What are you doing?
I'm serving how you told me to serve you.
What? I did not tell you to serve me like this. What are you saying?
What is wrong with you?
I didn't tell her that.
All right, then again, this is joke. Whoever the father is, you got anger. All right, the husband, he's almost speaking as if he's scared to watch his wife like submit to him. He's like terrified. No, babe, get up. Whoa. And then you got the pops over here. He's angry. That is Babylon the Great for you, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I mean? Everything is upside down here. This is the land of confusion. All right, and this is why the Lord is justified in destroying this place. Is because everything is backwards, upside down. And guess what? The inhabitants of the earth, especially Babylon the Great, are all about to realize that it's not working. All right, that this place being rooted in wickedness and vanity is going to take away the quality, the high quality of life that was the United States of America, man. All right, so with that, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Till next time, Shalom.